Every hooper has been faced with this situation before. The season has just ended, but the up and coming AAU season is right around the corner and you are faced with a tough decision. And that's, what shoe am I gonna get for this AAU season? Now with all these brands and all these signature athletes with their own signature shoes and these influencers pushing certain shoes on you, it can be kind of hard to make this decision of what shoe is best for you. Prices of shoes are crazy. And most of us are in a position where we can only afford one shoe per season. So this is a very, very difficult decision for most of us. So I'm going to be comparing the two most popular signature shoes from Nike, the Kevin Durant 18s and the LeBron James 22s. And I'm going to show y'all everything from me going to the store, buying them to see the prices, the different colorways, and just the experience of buying the shoe. From me taking them home and looking at the shoes up and close and seeing all the details of them. Tonight, me going to the court and doing an on-court review of both shoes side by side. And at the end, I'm going to tell y'all which shoe is best and which one you should get with your hard-earned money. Now, this is my personal opinion, but I'm gonna make sure I steer y'all in the right direction. With that said, make sure you like, comment, turn on those post notifications. I'll see y'all at the store. All right, guys, so we have made it to, you like it?
Sporting goods.
We're gonna buy the KD 17s and we're gonna buy the LeBron 22s, the two most popular signature shoes that they have. So today we're gonna get them, we're gonna compare them side by side, and yeah, we're gonna take you on the journey, tell you which ones you should buy. So if you're debating between these two shoes, this is for you. Do you have these?
No, actually I don't, but I think LeBron.
All right, well, I haven't had a LeBron or a KD in a long time. I think the last KDs I had were the 6s, you know, the ones that had those are fire, yeah. Had those, and then the last, I did have the LeBron 20s for a brand deal I got, but I haven't really worn them, so. Okay. The 22s, I do like how these look, so we're gonna see how they go, but let's get inside and let's go buy these shoes. Here's the glorious shoe wall. These are the 17s, KD 17s, and then we got the LeBron 22. So these are the two shoes we're gonna be trying. Now we gotta figure out which one's the best option. Also the colorway. That we can get whatever we want. I'm not gonna lie, I like, just from a look perspective, I think I like these, the KDs more, but.
This colorway is nice.
Oh shoot, I didn't even see that. These are kind of fire, not gonna lie. Ooh. Ooh. The Sabrinas are sweet.
I'll say that colorway.
Okay.
Is fire.
Do they only have the two colorways? Oh, they have the gray.
And then this.
Boo boo butt.
Oh, no, hold on.
Ooh. Those got KD's face on them, though.
Monopoly. Which one?
Oh, they got KD
Monopoly?
face on them? It's like dollar bills with KD face on it.
I would never wear a shoe with another
I would
man's
never
face.
wear a shoe with another man's face on it.
Monopoly.
Monopoly.
I'm not gonna lie, those are cold, bro.
These
those
ones? These ones? Yeah, these are sweet. Okay, so we can try these, we can get these, and then the KDs, we just gotta figure out which ones we want. I think
those ones are tough, but I like the purple ones, I'm not gonna lie.
You like the purple
Silly.
ones?
Them purple ones silly. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, well then we'll try the purple, and then we'll try these. And then we'll try them on, we'll see how they fit. But these are the shoes that we're competing with today. See which one's better, KD 17 or the LeBron 22. All right, let's get someone to help us.
With help.
Go to the, what you call it, kiosk. I'm about to just go back there and grab
Hell, no, you don't have to do that.
What size?
9.5 or 10, probably 10.
I got 10 in both.
Okay, bet.
I'm about to just go back there and look.
There's no way. Okay, so it was taking really long for us to get someone to get the shoes. So Whitney's just gonna go back there and grab them. Right off rip. Which one do you like from the look perspective?
The LeBrons, bro, them boys cold.
The LeBrons?
I would rock those.
You would rock these? Yeah. Wait, Monopoly? Okay, I'm gonna fact check this, but I wonder if Alec Monopoly made these. You know who that is? He's like a famous artist. I wonder if he like designed these. Trying to go back there, bro? Trying to find me? I'm right here. What's up, man? How you doing? Can I get a photo? Huh? Can I get a photo? Yeah, for sure. Alright, awesome. Great meeting you. Thanks. Did you get caught? No.
Didn't see me.
Alright, kids, don't try this at home. Wait for someone to come get you a shoe. We're not going to be bad influences. Alright, so we got the LeBrons and we got the KDs. Now, this is a much bigger box than the LeBron, so that kind of goes with the clunky, heavy shoes. This box feels a lot heavier too. All right, let's see. We got the Monopoly LeBrons. Ooh, shoot, god damn, dude. How much paper they got on this thing? All right, these look sick though. All right, let's try these on. size 10. I'm normally like a weird size. Like I'm like a 10 or 9.5, just kind of depending on the shoe.
They do have the look that.
Tough, right? Tough. What you think, honestly?
On feet, they look crazy.
On feet, they look crazy. Dude, you know what these remind me of? These remind me of the confetti Kyries. You remember the confetti Kyries?
I think it was like that.
Yeah, the Kyrie 4s. Yep.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's what this trying to remind me. Where's one of the mirrors? All right, so we're gonna get these. They feel good too. They do feel heavy, but they feel good. All right, go with these ones.
They look like boots. We didn't peep the material on the tongue.
Well, you know what?
It's like soft.
You know what those made
like
me think
pearl.
of? I was literally about to say those make me think of the Ant Pearls, but purple. All right, now we got the KD 17s. Ooh, what you think of these? You think these look better on feet? You think that? You don't think so?
I think they look better on feet.
These are definitely like more low key.
That purple is crazy.
These with some white socks though.
I'm probably biased though, because purple my favorite color.
Purple your favorite color?
Yeah, so I'm probably a little bit.
I don't know. This thing's hard though. All right, bet. Well, we got our 2 shoes. We about to cop these. Now, the difference in price. This is why I wanted to take out to the store to talk about the price. The LeBrons, those are $200. Like those are one of the most expensive basketball shoe, unless you're talking about like a Kobe or something you're buying from StockX. But those are expensive. And then the KDs, these are like $150. These are definitely cheaper, but both of these are more on the higher end. So if you're spending a lot on shoes, if you want to get these 2 because these are your 2 favorite players, these are going to be a little bit more pricey. But the KD is definitely a lot cheaper. $50 is like crazy. So. Yep, we're gonna check these out and then we're gonna go back to my house, we're gonna look them over, then we'll head to the gym later tonight. What? What? Alright, so we just got the goods, total of $370 on some shoes. I'm broke now, so I hope this video does well. But now we're heading home. Let's get it.
He broke. He ain't got no money.
Ain't got no money, ain't got no cash. What up, dude? What up, what's your name? Huh? Holden? Braxton, nice to meet you. You good? Yeah. Gotcha. Alright.
I need a what you call
Awesome.
it,
Great meeting you, man. Have a good one.
rubber band.
Thank you. Are you guys like famous or something? Why did he just
No.
take a picture with you?
No, not famous. Not famous.
Are you famous, bro?
I ain't famous.
Are you guys famous?
Alright, so we got back to the crib. We got both the shoes. These are the side-by-side look, having them both in the house. Off of looks. Which one are you choosing off of looks? If price tag wasn't an issue, if price tag wasn't a deal, looks.
Purple is my favorite color, like I said before. But
This one got some purple in there?
I know, but I think I like being flashy, so I would have to
Flashy?
choose. Yeah, I would have to choose these.
You gotta choose it. So if you're just grabbing them, the price isn't an issue, you're grabbing the LeBrons?
Yeah, off of the strength is they just gon' it's the first thing that people gonna look down is at these.
That's facts. I don't know. I think I'm going with the KDs.
But that
I like
it's hard.
the simplicity of these. You know what these remind me of? What was the LeBrons way back in the day? Like the 7s or something.
I know what you're talking
Pull them up. I'm gonna pull up a picture, but these
think
remind
that
me
you're
of one of
talking
the
about
LeBrons. The 10s?
It
There
might
was
be
a-
the 10s.
I don't remember what the number was. I'm gonna pull them up though, but this reminds me of those, and I really like that. I really like these. I like the design of these. But so we're opposites here. So you pick these, I'm picking these.
I would definitely pick
Now, if you knew the price, $200, $150, which one are you choosing?
off the rip. I'm going here.
You're going here. So price makes that a big difference. It really does. I mean, 50
No,
bucks is a
facts.
ton. $200 for a basketball shoe right
That you're
now
going.
is insane.
Yeah, that's
That honestly is a
messing
lot.
up.
That is fact. So it's not taking the place. Now, going off of these, this got more of a star design. This has got more of like, I don't know, I would say like a thumbprint.
Squiggly.
Yeah, squiggly iggly. It's got the squiggly iggly pad on this, but I would say they both look good. They feel good off rip. I don't like
I was
this.
about to say, yeah, that might.
I don't like this. And this is honestly a problem I've had with LeBrons in the past. I feel like they're designed to where like, if you go on the inside of your foot right here, I feel like there's a chance you might slip. Cause like if that catches the ground, you're cooked.
Oh,
so
100%.
I don't know if I like that. I like this, how it even kind of comes up on the side. Feels like it's gonna be locked in a little bit more. I guess we'll find out tonight. Cushion wise, They feel all right. Honestly, the LeBrons feel a little softer. I don't like these little patches in shoes though. I don't like the. I don't like to feel that like on the bottom of my foot when I play. But I think that's a small minor detail. I don't think that's huge. Besides this, when I tried them on at the store, I actually liked how these felt better. Besides that, these are heavy. These felt a little looser, like up here. They felt good back here, but up here they're a little loose. But besides that, they both felt pretty good. But we're gonna weigh them now. We're gonna see which one's heavier, which one's lighter. I got a scale. Let's see. I think these are heavier. Do you think these are heavier? All right, we're gonna weigh them. Let's see what we got. 1 pound, 16 ounces for one LeBron.
1 pound, 16
That's
ounces.
heavy, bro. That's like running with an ankle weight. That's crazy. Let's see. One KD.
Boot.
15 ounces? That's ounces, right? So 15 ounces. These are way heavier. So if you want a lighter shoe, the KDs. If you want a heavier shoe, which I've never heard someone say in my life, get the LeBrons. So let's take them to the court. We're gonna see which one's the best. We're gonna do a few little tests, and then I'll give you all my opinion. All right, we in the gyms. We are first gonna try out the LeBrons. We got them on feet. They feel good. Now, y'all saw me when I first put them on. I was actually kind of shocked how good the traction was. The traction is really good on these, so I'm excited to try them out. We're gonna do 3 different tests. First, I'm just gonna take some shots. I'm gonna take like 100 shots in each pair of shoes, see how they feel while I'm shooting. I'm gonna do some ball handling stuff, so just some ball handling drills or just like some moves and stuff. And then I'm gonna do a traction test to finish it off. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do the same things with both pairs of shoes, and then at the end, I'm gonna give you all my final verdict of which shoe I think is better and worth your money. So let's get into it. I think I'm gonna take these shots first, and then we'll go from there. Why does it say 12 shots? Catch, go. All right. That was 50. I was gonna do 100, but I'm getting tired. These shoes, I like how they look. The traction's good, but my feet are aching so bad. On shot number like 20 or 25, my left foot, especially the bottom of it, is just aching. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited to get these off. Now, I don't know if I can penalize the shoe because of that, because most shoes do have a break-in period. So depending on how those feel, if those have a break-in period too, that's not maybe a decision maker, but I'm not gonna lie, my feet hurt, bro. Let's get the KDs on. All right, guys, I only shot 50 because I'm starting to get tired and my knee's starting to hurt. But these ones feel way better. So like I said, when I shot in the LeBrons, my feet were aching after like 25 shots. These ones, honestly, my feet feel fine. So my feet actually feel really good. As of right now, as comfort level goes, Kevin Durant's by far. And I'm thinking with the price tag, I think I'm leaning towards these right now, but we still got 2 more tests. So I'm gonna go into the ball handling and I'll go into the traction, and then we'll go home and we'll go over everything, and then we'll see which one's the best for you. So let's get into this ball handling. We're just gonna do some half-court dribbling drills, so I'm just gonna go left to right, just change the direction, and we'll just see how they feel changing direction and trying to go fast on the court. So a drill everyone has done. Traction feels good. These have the traction down. And this is kind of a slippery court right now. I didn't clean it off before I started using it, so traction feels good. I'm gonna go same thing, but behind the back. Go. Oh. Yeah, these feel good. As far as traction goes, now my feet hurt like a mother, but traction goes, feels good. All right, let's get the KDs on, and then we'll try the same thing. These definitely performed well in this. Shooting, feet were hurting, but in this, these feel good. So KD's got a lot of competition. So get those on, try those out. All right, we're gonna do the same ball handling drill. I'm just gonna go down and back. We're gonna go throughs and then behinds. See how they do. Change of direction, here we go. I'm not gonna lie, bro. These feel really nice. I like these. When I get healthy, these might be the one I keep in the rotation. All right, here we go. Oh. I don't know, man. I thought the LeBrons had the traction on the KDs, but I don't know. I think these feel just as good as far as the traction goes. So, man, this is gonna come down to the wire. I really think this is gonna come down to pricing and looks, but I don't know, it's close. All right, let's get into this traction, this last traction test, then we'll go home and we'll compare the two. So we're gonna do 3 sprints. I'm gonna start in the middle of the court. I have to get to that gray line over there. I'm gonna do 3, I'm gonna stop. However the first 3 go, that's what we're gonna go with, but let's get it. Stop number 1. Yeah, that felt good. He's actually a little grippy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Number 2. I'm actually excited to see that camera view and see how well they're stopping because it feels like I'm like glued. Number 3. Yeah, bro, these things got the traction. I don't know if the KDs can compete as far as traction, so these feel nice. All right, let's get the KDs on, see how they feel, but I don't know. These, I don't like the weight and how they're hurting my feet, but the traction and the looks are definitely making up for a lot, so we'll see. All right, so now we got the KD 17s on. We're gonna do the same exact traction test. I don't know yet, but just from how they feel on my feet, I don't think they're gonna stop as good as the LeBron, but I don't know. So we're gonna try it out, starting from the same spot, stopping on that gray line. I get 3 goes, and I'm not wiping my shoes off in between, so I'm just going. So. Yeah, bro, that's stuck. Hold up, wait a minute. These both might be some grippy. Yeah, bro, it's not sliding at all. All right, I know I'm not able to run 100% speed because of my knee, so that might be affecting this as well, but these honestly stop just as much. So, I don't know. I was giving the heads up to the LeBron right there, but these might be the same, so it's gonna be close. We're gonna have to go over everything, the pricing, the looks, the traction, the comfort, and then at the end, we'll have a conclusion, but that was close. All right, so we're gonna take these off. We're gonna head back to the house. I'm gonna give you all my final verdict. All right, guys, so we're back at the crib. We just got done trying on both shoes. Now I'm gonna give you all my thoughts, my opinions on each shoe, and then I'm gonna tell y'all which one is the best bang for your buck, which one you should buy if you're thinking about buying one of these shoes. First, I'm gonna start off with the LeBron 22s. In the store, I really liked how these look. These look great. They're a cool looking shoe. I was kind of worried about the canvas. It makes it heavy. It doesn't breathe very well, but they look cool. If you want a shoe that just looks sweet and that has good traction, this is a very good shoe to get. It had great traction. As y'all saw in the test, they look cool. They stand out. People will notice it. So for those aspects, they're a really good shoe. They're the most expensive shoe. They're $200. So as far as the performing shoes goes, I don't know if I'd pick it. As y'all saw, my feet, after I shot like 15 or 23s, my left foot, both feet, but mainly my left foot was killing me. But I don't know if they have a breaking period. They might have a breaking period. I might just have to wear them more. But like, I wasn't even doing anything for real. I wasn't like playing. So I couldn't imagine how bad my feet were like would be hurting if I was actually playing in these shoes. But yeah, I mean, they're cool, good design, but for 200 bucks, they're okay. With that said, we're gonna check out the KD. Now the KD 17. I really like this. This is more of a, I think what I like hooping in, it kind of reminds me of like a Kyrie 4. So if anyone ever had the Kyrie 4s, that's what this kind of felt like on my foot. It's definitely a lot lighter. It's a simpler shoe, like there's not as much going on. So if you want something that's more flashy and it pops more, then definitely go with the LeBron. But if you're cool with something that's calmer but still looks cool, KDs, these are nice. These felt good. My feet didn't hurt in these. The traction honestly surprised me. I thought these traction was gonna be way more. I thought that was gonna be the selling point that I was gonna tell y'all, but honestly, these were just as good. So these felt good, feet didn't hurt, traction was good, and honestly, dude, I like the design of these. I really like this shoe. It looks good, and it's only $150. So if I were you and I was picking between these shoes, the one that I would pick would be by far the KD 17. I like the traction on this. I like how it looks. I like how it felt. I like the weight of it. It's not super light. It feels like sturdy, but it doesn't feel like I'm dragging around weights on my feet all the time. Like, this is a great shoe. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure you tap that like button. Y'all want to see me do another versus shoe video. Let me know what shoes I should go against. If I should do Way of Wade, if I should do Adidas, or if there's some other brand that y'all want to see, let me know and I will compare those 2 shoes. But for now, love you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment on it. See you on the next one. Peace.